Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Look at me becoming a YouTuber in one day. I'm just kidding, but before I get started, I just want to say I hope you all are doing well. I hope you are safe and healthy. I hope your family's okay and you're not going too crazy. I miss you all so much. I wish we were back in the classroom together, and we're not, and that's okay. We're gonna make the best of this time. I know it's really scary and just different and unusual, but just try to stay positive and think about all the family time you're getting to have and all of the relaxation hopefully you're getting to have as well in this quarantine. So just remember, I'm always here for you. If you ever need anything, just reach out. Edsby, anything like that, feel free to reach out. I'm totally here. Okay, so there's a few things I want to talk about. This is a Q&A for eLearning. I did send out a survey yesterday with a few questions I asked you guys to complete, and I also asked if you had any questions for me, and you had a few, so I just wanted to go over those. Before that, be sure you signed up for our Remind. I posted it to Edsby today. It's also in your syllabus in the front of your notebook if you have your notebook. Now, some of you left your notebook at school. That's okay. I'm going to continue posting notes just like we were in the notebook. I kind of want to keep things somewhat normal for you guys. And if you can keep up with it, keep up with it. That would be great. If not, I don't want to stress you out. This is already a stressful enough time as it is. I just want to see that you are engaged, you're on Edsby, you're logging in, you're completing assignments, so I'm asking you to complete them. Maybe one, maybe two assignments a week. Again, I don't really want to stress you out because these are weird times that we're living in. We're all figuring this out together, and we're going to figure it out together. So, with that being said, be sure you sign up for Remind. I posted it. Edsby has been crashing this week just with us teachers on there. Us teachers have been working all week trying to get ready for you guys and get prepared for this e-learning expedition. So I'm anticipating that it's going to crash and burn on Monday when the students and the teachers are on there. So that's why I wanted to post this video. I just wanted you to know that you can find my lessons on YouTube if I'm recording a lesson. Sometimes I'll be posting things to Edsby, like an assignment through Edsby, and if it crashes, it crashes. We're figuring this out. It's not gonna go perfect, at least the first couple of days, and we'll figure it out. It'll be okay. Okay, so I think I already said this, but this channel is where I will post the lessons if I'm presenting like new material and new notes. For now, I'm going to assign assignments through Edsby just to keep it all under one platform. I know there's a lot of online resources that other teachers plan on using, and I'll probably implement those eventually, but I don't know for now. I just want to keep everything through Edsby. Okay, so getting into your questions. One of the questions was, did they cancel all EOCs, FSAs, and finals? So the EOCs and FSAs are canceled for this year. If you're a senior, that means you do not have to reach the requirements to graduate with those FSAs. If you are not a senior, you will have to take those FSAs eventually, okay? Final exams, if it's a non-EOC course. Final exams, as of right now, are still going to happen. Now, we don't know if or when we are coming back to school. We're waiting until April 15th to hear about going back to school or not. So with that being said, who knows if finals are going to happen. Don't take my word for it, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see if finals are going to happen. As of right now, I would focus on quarter 4. Make sure your quarter 4 grade is the highest it can be, because it might end up counting for your final. So your quarter 4 grade is going to be a little bit more heavily weighted than it would usually if we don't take finals, okay? So if you failed last semester, you need to make sure you get a C in quarter 4 minimum to be able to graduate, or to be able to get the credit. Okay, the next question, will Zoom be mandatory? Zoom is not mandatory. I am more so offering that to give you feedback if you have any questions or if you need the feedback. We're still figuring all this out, so the way I'm picturing it is I'll post a lesson one day and then offer Zoom feedback the next day, and then maybe have an assignment, a check for understanding, some type of link to an assignment, a couple questions the next day. So it's going to be pretty stretched out. Now, again, I'm trying to figure everything out. We're just going to have to do trial and error at a certain point and just see how it goes, you know? So I'm going to offer varying hours for Zoom, and a lot of you answered in the survey that you would prefer it in the afternoon. So I will do it probably mostly in the afternoon, but there were about 30% of you that said the mornings would work better. Now we all have very different schedules. Some of us have siblings that also have to go to school online, so I'm understanding of that. If you cannot make it to the Zoom meetings, then I'm not going to count off for that. It's just your opportunity to get feedback where we can just talk to each other. If you can't make it to the Zoom, be sure you're messaging me on Edsby. Just keep the communication flowing, okay? Message me on Edsby, I'll message you back, I'll post videos, I'll do whatever I can to get you to understand the material, okay? Next question, what is turning in work going to look like? I think I already kind of answered that. We're going to go through Edsby a lot. That could be a file upload, that could be a picture upload, and I'm going to communicate more with you guys about that through Edsby. Some of you do not have a printer, and that is okay. You'll just have to write on paper your final answers, or your work and your answers, depending on the assignment. So that is how you will turn in work. We're going to do everything through Edsby, unless I decide to do other online resources. But right now, I just want to focus on one thing at a time. Let's just focus on Edsby. How long am I going to be active on Zoom? I could see myself doing like an hour meeting with you guys, like we were in a class period. It's really until I answer your questions. So I'm not going to be going on Zoom and doing a presentation. I plan on recording those and posting those to Edsby through the YouTube channel. So, do you have to download Zoom? It does help to download it. It's pretty easy to download. You can do it through the browser. You can just join a meeting through the browser, and that would work perfectly fine. So through Edsby, I would send you a message with the meeting ID, and you would and there's a link. So you would click the link, and it would take you right to the meeting. And if you need the meeting ID, just copy and paste it. There's a helicopter. I don't know if you can hear that, but... And do you need a printer? That is the last question. So no, you don't need a printer. It would be helpful to be able to print out your assignments so that you can then glue them into your notebook, but you don't need a printer. You can just try to copy the question as best you can. I'm going to post all of the assignments through Edsby, so you can just pull it up, copy down the notes. The video will be nice because you can pause it if I'm going too fast and you need to write all the notes down. It's unfortunate if you don't have a printer, but you'll just have to write it. It's really not a big deal. And then just send me a picture. Be sure you're writing neatly so I can easily grade it and see what is going on. Okay? And I think that is everything. So be sure to reach out if you need anything. Comment down below what you're doing to stay sane. Are you coloring? Are you drawing? Are you going out for walks? Give us some ideas on how to get through this time together, and just be sure you're on Edsby. Now remember, everything I just said is only pertaining to my class. I cannot speak for all of your teachers. They're going to run their class how they want to and use the different online resources that they are going to use. So just keep in mind that was all just for my class. But yeah, I hope you all are doing really good, and share any ideas you have in the comments section. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.